Good morning. We have come down to somewhere completely new today, just outside of Dorchester, called Sculpture by the Lakes. We thought it's the middle of the summer holidays. It's crazy busy absolutely everywhere, but this place, they don't allow children under the age of 14. And they say because there's a lot of open water here, it's just, I guess it's not worth the liability. But so far so good. We got down here for opening at 10 o'clock in the morning, and it is a Saturday. They've got a cafe here. There's really good facilities just outside of the main area. It looks absolutely huge. We have seen a couple of sculptures already. We have come down to the retreat area just behind me because it closes by 1 o'clock. They've got a private event on this afternoon. So yeah, we're gonna check that out now and then take a really lovely wander all around the entire site, hopefully see some beautiful sculptures and just relax before heading into the cafe to test out the coffee and cake. So yeah, come with me to check it out. So far, I'm feeling like this is definitely a summer holiday win. It's lovely and quiet. There's only a few other people here, and you can just hear the birds singing, chirping away. Definitely somewhere that you could come and just literally just reflect. It's a lovely place to just come and sit for a while. This is so peaceful. It's like a little oasis in the middle of Dorset. And yeah, with all the drought conditions we've got at the moment. And it's also brown everywhere. It's just lovely. The flowers are in bloom still here. All the little sculptures. Love the name of this one. It's called Big Horse Head. Say it as it is. It's a big horse head. It's a beautiful big horse head. One thing that I really love, that I don't think I was expecting, is just how important this place is to biodiversity. There is a huge section on their website that explains all the different habitats, all the different wildlife that live here, how many different native trees there are dotted throughout. I can't believe, I can't believe that we haven't been here before. It is less than an hour from our home, and there is hardly anyone here in the middle of August, in the middle of the summer holidays. Yeah, I'm just blown away by it. It's just so peaceful. It is £15 per adult. So it's not the cheapest day out. There's 3 of us today. I've come here with my husband and his dad. So yeah, it's cost us 45 quid for 3 of us to come here. But beautiful location. It's gonna cost us more when we go and get coffee and cake. And then, yeah, we don't know how long we're going to spend here today. That's the beauty of it. We've got a completely free day where the only objective was to come here, relax, just try and shut our minds off from the day-to-day.
It's easy to think of Sculpture by the Lakes as simply a beautiful place to see art. But there's actually a lot more going on here. Set across 26 acres alongside the River Frome, the park combines lakes, streams, gardens and woodland with more than 120 sculptures, creating a really unique setting where art and nature come together. It's also a recognised botanic garden with a collection of more than 1,000 trees and shrubs, including threatened conifers from around the world. And it's not just the plants that benefit from this environment. The lakes, ponds, river and surrounding water meadows provide habitats for a huge variety of wildlife. 12 species of dragonfly and 8 species of damselfly breed here, while the river is home to breeding kingfishers. You might even spot grass snakes around the water or grey-lag geese on the lakes. There are also log piles, dead hedging, and a butterfly walk, all helping to create habitats for insects, birds, and small mammals. So, while the sculptures might be what brings you here, the biodiversity and wildlife are a pretty special part of the experience too.
So I found one thing wrong with Sculpture by the Lakes, and that is their coffee. Oh no! Like, it's been perfect so far, but I really do judge a place by the quality of its coffee, unfortunately. And they had self-serve coffee, so I just had an Americano because I couldn't see any oat milk. Yeah, they had amazing cakes in there. It was really cute, beautiful little cafe, a wonderful little shop next door as well. And yeah, it's just such a shame that they didn't have barista coffee. I'm being a snob now, but yeah, it's point knocked off for that. We've come to, I think this is the kitchen garden, and it is absolutely stunning. So many flowers in bloom. It's boiling hot. Red sunflowers. Yeah, it's absolutely incredible. But it is getting a little bit busier now. It's heading up towards midday. It's still not packed by any means, but yeah, definitely more people are here now as we're heading into the afternoon. So I think we're going to carry on wandering around, and then I think we are going to head to Tolpuddle, famous for the Tolpuddle Martyrs. The museum's free, it's open until 4 o'clock, and they have got a village trail as well. So hopefully I'll be able to fill you in on some of the details and give you a little bit of history of the Tolpuddle Martyrs. So this is quite interesting. They're developing the kitchen garden so they can grow enough produce to supply the maker's yard kitchen with delicious fresh vegetables and fruits. Gosh, look at the size of those squash. Wow, they're just dangling.
The kitchen garden uses a no-dig approach, leaving the soil undisturbed to protect the beneficial microorganisms and support biodiversity. Flowers are also grown alongside the vegetables to attract pollinators, helping this little garden work in harmony with the wider landscape.
So the kitchen gardens are absolutely spectacular. I think this is actually my favourite part of Sculpture by the Lakes. It is glorious, like so much colour, considering the rest of the county is pretty much in drought and is kind of muted greens and browns. But yeah, we will definitely be coming back to this oasis every single summer holidays moving forward. It is absolutely stunning, and it is well worth the £15 entry fee. So we spent about 3 hours down at Sculpture by the Lakes. Overall, there's probably about 1.5 miles worth of walking. We probably ended up doing a little bit more, so we did kind of repeat ourselves a little bit, walk back on ourselves. Just wanted to make sure we had covered it all. And it is now one of my favourite places in Dorset. We are, because it's only about 1 o'clock, we are definitely going to go down to Tolpuddle and check that out for the first time as well. It's crazy when you live somewhere like pretty much your whole life. And I may have been to these places when I was a child, but I can't really remember. But yeah, it's incredible that you spend so much of your life just catching up with housework and staying local, going to your favourite restaurants, not really trying anywhere new for fear of, I guess, not enjoying yourself. But it has been absolutely incredible coming out somewhere new and discovering new places, even though they are less than an hour away from where we live. So yeah, take this as your sign to just get out, enjoy the weekends, and try and explore. Off to Tolpuddle. And we weren't sure if there was a car park or anything, so it's just a small village, but we have found some parking on the road. I know the Tolpuddle Martyrs are extremely significant in terms of workers' rights, and they held some kind of protest. I think it was a march way back when. I probably am quite ashamed to say I don't know the ins and outs of what they achieved. I just know that they played a significant part in history, and without them, obviously workers' rights wouldn't be where they are today, or they wouldn't have got there quite so quickly. It is just about 4 and a bit miles away from Sculpture by the Lakes, so it is definitely worth stopping by here, as well as Sculpture by the Lakes, if you are having a day trip in the area. It's just a small museum. Although it's free entry, they do recommend £2 donation, but it's only coins and we don't have any cash on us. So yeah, they need to get a QR code or something up. So if you are visiting, bring a little bit of change with you that you can pop in the box. They lived in extreme poverty. They worked in agriculture. They didn't get paid a lot. Food cost a lot of money. So it wasn't a particularly nice experience living back in kind of 1834, and they decided to form a union, but their downfall was there was like a secret initiation, bit of a secret pact, and they were betrayed by one of their friends, and on a march from here to Dorchester they were arrested and they were then sentenced to a really brutal 7 years of hard labour in Australia. So they were pardoned, but obviously transport from here to Australia and back again took a while in those days. So yeah, that's kind of their backstory. But there was also the fact that they were arrested caused widespread protests throughout, specifically London, Whitehall, and that's kind of the legacy of it, I guess, is where it's all come from. So it is really fascinating. So we're going to try and pick up some of the village trail now. Doesn't look like the shop is open today, which is a shame because it's a Saturday in the summer holidays. So it doesn't look like we can get any ice cream or have a little look around the shop there. There looks like a little memorial down the front on the road, just on the road. You can see it there. So we popped into the pub, the Martyrs Inn, and just popped in for a quick drink. We were a bit parched, but ended up getting a martyr's pie, and my husband and his dad got burger. Huge portions, delicious. Very much recommend. They're really, really friendly in there as well, really welcoming. We're just finishing the village trail, and then yeah, we're gonna finish up and head home.
After being returned to the UK, it wasn't long until 5 of the 6 martyrs moved to Canada. That's very apt considering my fondness for the country.
So we are going to finish up the day here at the Tolpuddle Martyrs Memorial Tree, a beautiful little village, well worth visiting if you are in the area. It wouldn't take long to do the village stroll. We've had a wonderful day exploring sculpture by the lakes and then coming here. So if you have enjoyed following along on our adventures today in Dorset, please make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on the next one. And thank you all very much for watching. I shall see you in the next one.